Hello everyone, and welcome to my video tutorial to show you how to make a lightsaber in Adobe Premiere. First, you need to have your video and have it in your sequence that you create when you open Premiere, and you need to call it lightsaber mat 1 just to keep organized. And you also need a white picture which is the same size as your video, 1280 by 720, and a black picture, also the same size. You can create them in Paint or Photoshop or everything you want. And after you create the sequence with your video, you drag the white image on top of your video, make it the same length, and go in your video effects, go in the keying folder where all the keys are, and try to find the 4-point garbage mat and drag it onto your white picture. And there, when you click on it, you can see in all the corners the 4-point. I'll just put it in 50%, and I'll drag them roughly onto the saber. Now you zoom really far, like 400%, and you can adjust them. Just notice that when you use the effects, it automatically lowers the resolution. So when I click here, you can see it's really sharp. So that's something to keep in mind when you rotoscope. Now you adjust them, and you can also make your screen bigger when you rotoscope. And you don't need to put it on 400% every time, but just when the saber is still. When it's moving, you can put it on like 150% or 200%. And you also need to keyframe everything here and put keyframes all the way. So I'm just gonna skip through this. Okay, so now I've keyframed everything, and I just want to point out something. If your lightsaber goes behind you like this, what you can do is just apply. May I just replace the points just right here. But if it's more complex, like let's say it goes behind this part of the body, you can take your black image, put it on top, and go in your effects, keying, and you can choose the 8-point or 16-point garbage mat. I'll show you an example. Like right here, you have a lot of points. So you can create a very complex mask. And also you can feather it by just going into the here the blur and sharpen, apply the gaussian blur, and check this right here, just a little bit to make it a little bit feathered. So this is just an example, but here what you need to do with your white core is also you need to give this a light blur. Like me, I know that it's 13. Just show you if you don't, check this just watch right here. So this is like better quality. And now you delete your video. You delete your video, and we're just gonna fix the blurriness of the saber later. This with the blur is just to make it more around the edges. So just put the black image under, and you need to create a new sequence. For me, I just drag the lightsaber mat 1 right here, and it automatically create a new one. But you need to, if you don't have CS5, go new sequence and all the same settings. So here I can go into the effects and color correction, RGB curves. Okay, RGB curves. And just to get rid of the feather, you can punch this up and give the contrast. So it's still roundy, but it's a lot less contrast. You can play with that and come back later if you want to make any adjustment. So now you take the lightsaber mat 1. Oh, by the way, you need to name this lightsaber mat 2. Take the one, put it on top, and this one go into the opacity, and put this on screen. Opacity transfer mode right here. For this one on top, and effects, go to the effects, and I'm just gonna type in Gaussian blur. So you need to apply the Gaussian blur. Repeat edge pixel. And give this a blur. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like 30 or 35. And just, may I hit Control C or Command C because I'm on the Mac, and take this timeline marker right here and put it after everything, and Control V, so it creates a copy. You can put it on top, and for this one you make it double, so it'll be 60. So the same thing. Create another one, and the other one will be the double of the last one. So 120. So you have a really nice glowing lightsaber. And now you need to create a new sequence. Just drag and drop right here. With, now you have your lightsaber sequence, and you take, and I'll call this final composite. Take your video, put it under, take your lightsaber and go into the opacity and screen. And now effects, go into the effects, video effects, color correction, curve, RGB curves. I found this one more useful than the color balance, and you'll see why. So here, if I want, let's say a red lightsaber, just punch this up. So it's red, but it's not as saturated as I want. So what you can do is just take the two down and try to get the point in the same position in the two grid. So it's really nice glowing red lightsaber. And if you want it more bright, like more glow, take this up. Just some contrast, a little contrast if you want. So it creates a nice glow. So this is the same way for the green, blue, and the other colors. So I hope you find this useful and apply this to your video. I also hope to see you in the next video. Bye.